Hey, what's up, guys? It's Showtime. Showtime Tread Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. Hat compliments of Woody Roadhouse and Nutrilite vitamins. So, the today's question: what does it take to be a bodybuilding champion? So, it depends, man, on who you ask and what freaking level you want to go up to, right? Because for some people I qualify, for that, but what level, right? Are you at the novice level? Are you at the national level? Are you at the state level? Novice, amateur, or pro, right? And so, obviously, I'm not going to give you a whole lot of advice on being the best pro in the world, right? Because I never got my pro card, so that would be kind of unfair, for me to take the credentials, I guess, so to speak, away from the top dogs, right? That are top five Olympia, top 10 Olympia, top three, top two, best one, world champion, right? Arnold champion. It's not really. It's not. I haven't really earned that right. Sound fair enough? I can give you good tips on what it takes to win at the novice, state, national. This still kind of fucking overstepped my bounds a little bit, right? Because I haven't competed on the national stage, so I don't know where I would place. To be honest, I've been up against people that have been top two, top three nationals before. I've even beaten a couple of guys that have been, top in the in nationals and even got a pro card. Not in that particular show, so I can't even count those. The ones that I actually beat guys that went on to be pro, but the guys that were like second or third nationals like a week or two later. Yeah, I think I could, those years with that physique, possibly could have maybe cracked top 10, Granted, you don't get overlooked, and that's the thing. I don't like to say woulda, coulda, shoulda, because I don't fucking know, right? I didn't do it, right? You don't want to walk in the arena at that level. You can't claim that title. Sound fair enough? I've claimed some titles, so I have a little bit of insight to the basics. So a lot of it's, people think that it's a big ego sport, bodybuilding. It's not true, man. If you got too big of an ego, you gotta leave your ego at the door, right? Because say you're a good athlete, and you're really strong, and your thing is that you're fucking strong, right? Well, as your strength starts to dip down a little bit, even if it's a little bit, your ego plays games. You're gonna feel smaller because you're gonna feel weaker if you're not doing the same weights. You're not gonna feel as big. You're not gonna feel strong, right? So the ego fucks with you. So you got to get that out of there. You can't let the ego get in the way, right? Or people will, because they're losing fat and water and all this stuff, they start to think, getting small, I got to pull out of the show, right? Ego pulls you out, right? Putting the ego aside and being humble and going through the process and having the balls and intestinal fortitude to get up there when you feel like you're not ready, when you think you're too small and not ready, that's usually when you're at your best, right? Sometimes you feel too big, too full, that ego is filled, you usually ain't winning, right? Because it probably means you're not in shape yet. So that's the thing. It's conditioning, 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 conditioning. You definitely need some size. You need symmetry, aesthetics. You need to be a good poser, right? Because I've seen guys pose their way up from third or second into first, or pose their way down from first or second down to third, fourth, fifth. It happens, right? Posing can be that important, right? So you need to be on your game and be the very best poser on stage that you can, because if your posing sucks, you're not going to do as good, right? The only way you're going to do as well is if you freaking dominate your class so bad you can frickin' do jumping jacks and frickin' hopscotch and jump rope and shit.